All right. Hello. Thanks for joining us. This is a beautiful sunny afternoon here in Central Illinois.
Palm Springs?
And no, not Palm Springs, but it would be nice. We'd be golfing if we were there.
That's true.
So I have my friend Steve Ayers with us today, and his father Robert Ayers. And we just thought it would be nice to talk about the journey of Isagenix with some people who've experienced it for themselves. And those of you that know me know that I've been involved with Isagenix for about 3 years. And for me, it was pretty much a weight thing, and I got rid of 30 pounds, and I don't plan to have that back. And I use Isagenix every day and enjoy it, and still love the taste of the products, which I thought I would get sick at the thought of having a shake every day or twice a day for 3 years, and still enjoy it. But I do, and I'm very thankful for that. Now, it's important that whoever watches this video understands that these guys, just like me, we're unique individuals. So everybody's experience with Isagenix is going to be a little different. Some are going to experience maybe weight loss, some maybe more energy. But the reality is we don't make any claims that this is going to somehow cure disease or prevent disease. Everybody's experience is a little bit unique because we are all, individuals. So with that, Steve Ayers here, a longtime friend of mine. He has a wonderful business known as Ayers Repairs. And so I've had him to my house more than a few times, I'd rather not, but if I need it, this is the guy that I call. And so probably a year ago...
when your basement flooded?
When my basement flooded, yeah, thankfully clean water, but Steve's the one that got down there in garbage bags around his legs to go get the thing drained, and
well, you had an Isagenix party.
Yeah,
okay,
so our basement floods with a foot of clear water. Thankfully, it was clear, and we're trying to have an open house for Isagenix up in our family room. So that might have been kind of your first exposure.
I watched on as I kept going to the truck and coming back.
Yeah. So kind of indirect, kind of a soft touch, if you will. So anyway, long story short, over the course of a year, I think he at least thought about it once in a while, and then one day last fall, Lori and I are leaving our house to go bike riding, and here comes Steve in his red truck around the corner, and he saw us, and he stopped to talk to us. So we had about
Well, I knew I've had cancer before. I knew I needed to get back on good vitamins. That kind of recovered me once, and Shaklee was an option, yours was the other option, and you guys were there at the time, and I thought, I'm just going to do this.
You were ready.
Yeah, and I've been very happy I did. And the shakes are something I thought I'd get tired of, but I'd rather do the shake and the good feeling first, and then if I end up putting some junk in me afterwards because I can't have self-control.
Right.
But a lot of times the shake is all you need, and you feel great.
Yeah.
So I lost probably 15 pounds in a short amount of time, a month maybe, and continued to lose. But the energy is the reason, and the health, because cancer's no fun. And
well, you
taking
keep
the right
kind of some odd
nutrition.
hours with your work. I mean, you get called out all different times of the day. You don't necessarily get a lunch hour and a dinner time always, right?
Some guys got a flooded basement. You gotta go now.
That's right.
So later on, as my dad was watching me, as I was telling him, this might be a great product for you. Your knee's been wrenched a couple of times from being a little unstable, and you've got some weight, and you're not getting up, and maybe this would be a great way to get rid of the weight that you've always talked about getting rid of, but it never happened before.
Now, can I ask, is it okay, how old is your dad?
He's 93.
93.
Yeah, 93.
A young 93, yeah, very good.
And so after he saw the transition in me and how energetic I was, he was willing to give it a try, and I couldn't believe how successful he was on it, and he's lost 25 pounds.
Wow, 25 pounds. Way to go, Robert.
Hit the treadmill a couple, maybe more than once, since he was to the point where I didn't see him getting out of his chair. I thought maybe we'd be bringing in nursing care. But he's doing so well since then, he doesn't remember those days. So
my understanding is that there's some other activities besides getting on the treadmill that you've accomplished here in the last 30 days. And what might that be?
Well, I hadn't mowed the lawn lawn for some time, and I did get out and mow the lawn.
And do you realize you may be the first person in Champaign, Illinois, to have mowed their yard already? Because it
That
snowed.
may be.
It snowed
Well,
since.
the day after
It snowed
that.
since then.
I was
right?
anxious to mulch the leaves.
There you go.
We were getting a bunch of leaves on the lawn.
Yeah.
But I've been very pleased with it. Steve convinced me that it was worth a try, and so I decided to give it a try. I've been pretty thorough with it. Once in a while I cheat a little.
Right. Yeah.
Have a cracker and a little cheese or
Yeah.
something. But
Well, it's a lifestyle. It's not a life sentence.
No,
you know what
it
I mean?
isn't. No,
you,
it
you
isn't.
have options.
That's a good way
that's
to put
right.
it.
It has been a little challenging with my wife June, because it's just the two of us,
Right. Right.
and she's got to know in advance what days she's going to have to prepare a meal for me,
There you go.
and which days that I'll be doing Isagenix.
Right. Right.
Before I started taking Isagenix, though, I did at one of my meetings with my primary doctor, I took the booklet with me that explains it, and I asked him about what he thought about
Yeah.
Isagenix. Well, he said he hadn't heard about it, and I was surprised at that, but he glanced through it and he said, well, I can't see anything wrong with taking it,
Yeah.
and it might be beneficial to
Yeah.
you,
It's good food.
which it has been. I must say that it makes me feel better. I sleep better, and the fact that I've lost the weight and wasn't able to before has been a big plus.
Yeah, that's great.
So I'm pleased with it, and I'm going to continue with it until I change my mind,
Very good.
which I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting to me, as I shared with you earlier. You know, my mom's parents both lived to be 100. You're 93. I'm 60, and I'm like, you know, good Lord willing, I want to see how I feel after 33 more years
Yeah.
of taking Isagenix products. So.
You know,
Well-
my knees were bothering. My right knee was bothering me a lot, and losing the
Uh-huh.
extra pounds helped. But also
Yeah.
building the muscle mass,
Yeah.
it's helping that knee out a lot.
Yeah.
I barely notice it anymore being a problem. In fact, I don't know. It was about 3 weeks after Isagenix that I thought, starting to take the product, I thought I could run, and that's quite a bit.
That
of
thought hadn't
difference.
come to you in a while.
I thought about running, and I thought, really? You're thinking about running?
Yeah, very good. Well, I want to thank you both. Initially, for Steve just trusting us to finally, just say, give it a try. We share that with a lot of people, and that's what we do in Isagenix. You know, we share. People think about it. They decide, and if they decide yes, then Lori and I we help coach whatever level is necessary or whatever level people allow us to. And if they say no, we say thank you and maybe another time. You know, it's not about trying to sell people products. Lori and I are passionate about, seeing people's lives changed when they get great nutrition in the body. And the body, as you guys know, is the miraculous thing. And when you give it what it needs, it responds. So it's very exciting to hear two generations. And although June is off camera, Robert's wife, we know the importance of a supportive spouse or friend or somebody that can be an accountability partner, because you got to work these things out together. You brought up a good point. If one's doing a cleanse day and the other one's not, how do you make that work
out.
for you? For Lori and I, we do cleanse days on the same days, but half the time at least Lori will do 2 cleanse days, and I'll just do 1. And what's really nice is that when she's doing a double cleanse day, one of those days I'm going to be eating regular food, and even though she won't touch baby back ribs, she makes great barbecue ribs, and all I have to do is finish them off on the grill, and I feel kind of bad when I'm eating those, and she's having her little wafers and some Cleanse for Life, but
I bet it'd have to stop, right?
Yeah, that doesn't have to stop. So anyway, and as we opened earlier, this isn't about laying claims to people or building a false sense of hope that some of these products are going to do a miracle in your body. But Lori and I have been doing this for 3 years, and we've seen the impact it's had on so many people's lives, both people that we've helped directly people that are on our team, people that they've helped, and of course, we go to 3 or 4 conferences a year, and we meet hundreds of people in Isagenix who are helping other people. And so we know that the products are very effective in a variety of ways. And with 100% 30-day money-back guarantee, you can't go wrong. If you don't get the results you're looking for, then you get your money back. Oh, Lori, the cameraman, the camera woman, Lori, just brought up a good idea. So I'll give you one final pitch. This is really important for anybody that's within 100 or 200 miles of Champaign, Illinois. Just know that on April 6th at the Champaign Country Club, doors open at 6:30. It starts at 7. And Peter Greenlaw, who's the researcher's researcher, is coming from Colorado. And Peter's an international speaker. He's a former Olympic type skier. He was a skier in college. And Peter has a fabulous ability to teach people about nutrition and wellness. And he's got several books, including Your Third Brain. And he has 2 books on the Tito syndrome, one on the Tito syndrome, one on the Tito solutions. And he's going to come and talk for about an hour or so. And there will be an opportunity for question and answer. Just go on Eventbrite and you can get your tickets. We're charging $5 for admission at the Champaign Country Club for a fabulous speaker, and we'll have like coffee and tea and some healthy, fruits and veggies kind of stuff to eat. So we're hoping to get at least 200 people there. We have room for more than that. So get on Eventbrite, order your tickets, bring friends and family and people that you want to educate on the power of nutrition in the body. And just so you know, Peter's not going to talk about Isagenix. He's going to talk about nutrition and lifestyle. And there's no sales. You won't be asked to come to a network marketing meeting or anything like that. It's really Lori and I's passion and people on our team to help educate and see if we can help other people. That's what it's about. So hope to see you there.
Do you get your tickets at the door or order them ahead of time?
You can come, but we do need to plan. So through Eventbrite online, people can order their tickets and pay for them, and then it gives us a tally of where we're at with how many people. But and so that's a good question. So that's the best way. Go on Eventbrite. We'll certainly take people at the door who find they can come at the last minute.
All right.
But the best way is let us know through Eventbrite. So anything else, camera lady?
I think you guys did a wonderful job.
All right. Thank you guys for being here with us.
The
and
next
just
interview
sharing.
will be my mom if she checks out your product after she
Yeah.
learned so much today.
Yeah, so look for June airs on
Hey,
future
June, say hi,
publications. Yeah, wave to the camera.
Hi there.
All right.
And
Yeah, it's the camera lady.
hey.
All right.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.